This is honestly maybe a hot take. I don't know. I think this might be the best Final Fantasy. Like, just in terms of overall consistency and just like story and characters and everything. I am just so excited to show this to y'all. So, yeah, welcome back. It's Mari Paige, and we're doing some Final Fantasy Tactics. I guess we have a little bit of like an intro cutscene. I can show this little real quick. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Breast. In sword etched he his fading memories. In stone his tempered skill. I love the music of this game, by the way, all the visuals and everything. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Oh, so we have the sword and the stone, like King Arthur? Their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents dramatic fade-in, the Zodiac Brave story. Yeah, this is all about the Zodiac and you know, like different characters have Zodiac signs and things like that. Oh, hey, Pigments! How's it going? Welcome to stream. How you doing, y'all? All right, well, we're doing some Final Fantasy Tactics. I am really, really excited. I remember playing this game like on the original PlayStation 1 when I was a wee little Mari. And I was so bad at it. I was terrible at tactics games initially, but oh, I did not want to continue. Sorry, I might have spoiled that. I need to go back into the main menu. I am so sorry. I may have spoiled certain characters, but all right. Anyways, thank you for the lurks. Ruby, nice to see you again. But anyways, all right, off to an amazing start with the stream. All right, so we can select our difficulty. So I think I am just gonna do the normal mode, I guess, night mode, because I think that is like more or less based on the original game's difficulty. Also we can do our we can put our birthday in there. This actually does affect gameplay. However, I don't want to actually put my real birthday because that might dox, you know. So today is June 24th. So we'll just put today's date. That's what I did before with Fire Emblem Engage when you were to choose our birthday. So I am a Cancer. I am a crabby Mari, I guess. All right, we'll do it. And I'm really excited to show you all the remake too, with voice acting.
For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age.
Ooh.
You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two.
Let me know how the volume is, by the way. I did test it before, but, you know. Always good to check on first playthrough a game.
Of Delita, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history.
Or first time on stream, anyways.
It's a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land.
Oh yeah, Delita. A lot of Ramza Delita fanfic out there, just saying. Not that I know anything about that. Not I've read it or anything.
Fragment of the truth.
Yeah.
There was another young man.
Conspiracy.
Ramza Beoulve.
And his beautiful hot pants.
Famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage.
Like,
however, according to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero.
Like, I do really like all the art style and the character designs in this game, but I always thought it was funny that Ramza is wearing assless chaps this entire story.
And profane the godly.
And I guess that's why he was a heretic. No, that's not why.
These two accounts is to be believed.
Obviously not the church. You would never trust the church in an RPG or in real life.
In my search to uncover the answer, the truth.
We've played enough Tales games on this stream, right? Like, we should know not to trust the church at this point. Ooh, yes, we got a redone animated cutscene too. I really like the art style of this intro cutscene. There's not really a lot of animated cutscenes in this game, but the ones there are really, really well done. Beep. I don't know, it kind of gives like a hand-drawn feel, almost like kind of old school like manga or something like that, but then it's obviously very high quality production wise and beautiful artwork, and I don't know, they just really did justice to the original art style of the game and also modernized it. So yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. Based on Final Fantasy Tactics 1997. Woo! Written by Yasumi Matsuno, who also worked on the Tactics Ogre series before this. He was very influenced by, like, history and actually wanted to write historical plays before working in video games. And you can really see that in the story of this RPG. Also, they're all riding chocobos. I love it. You know, those are their mounts. Because I guess horses don't exist in Ivalice or any Final Fantasy world, because I don't think I've ever seen a horse in a Final Fantasy game. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe. I just love how they have this really intense music and then they're just like riding on a bunch of birds. But no, it's really cool. Also, oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII Cloud rides a horse in the play. Fair enough. Oh, hi Calvash, welcome to stream. I should also do some shoutouts. Vince, get a shout out. Oh, Daddy, while mommy's away? Oh, goodness. No, I don't want to know about that game. Of course, yeah. And there's Ophelia. Is it Ophelia or Ophelia in this version? I don't remember. They did change some of the names in the new localization, so if I call them their old names, I apologize. It's just, just a dumb mobile game. Oh, okay. Oh.
But deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
The Switch, like, darkened because the cutscene was too long.
Ophelia, it is time.
Ophelia. I'm sure I fall into that trap as well. Yeah, fair enough.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius. Your escort has already arrived.
Also, Agrius's best girl, like, don't even argue with me about it. She just is.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Honestly, all the characters in this game are so good. The cast is really underrated, in my opinion.
It's been the better part of an hour.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Yes, sir! Really? Princess can't get laid?
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A knave and a scoundrel.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry.
In the rapscallion.
We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Oh,
govern your tongue.
What a jerk.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
Oof.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Yep. Good luck with that.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
Oof.
You've got Tanner's men?
Of course, immediately, a fight breaks out.
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is
Yay!
it, Ramza?
Tutorial
You're
battle!
both getting paid to do a job.
Hey, Pookie! How much pain did I sign up for? I'm playing on night mode. I'm playing on normal mode.
Night no longer. Just another sellsword. Right then. To battle.
I'm not playing on masochist mode in this game. I want to actually be able to finish it, okay?
Deliver us, oh Lord.
I may do some grinding, though. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Yeah, I had a pretty... today was busy, but it was a good kind of busy. It kept me, you know... It was all right.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad.
You there, wench. It is useless to resist.
I played some pool today. I learned I suck at pool. Oh, the cute little emotes.
You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
Ooh, okay.
A head on a saw. These swords of Goltana. Lackwits one and all.
I know, right? They have 3 archers in the front. Like, what the hell?
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
Lad! Alright, well, this is, a not amazing...
Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
Okay, no, actually,
You would have us slaughter them. Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
we just need to hurt them so bad they run away.
I find dead men rout more easily.
No, they don't, because they're dead. They can't move. He's such an idiot! Okay, so, the one thing that kind of sucks is this tutorial battle, you only have control of Ramza. You cannot use any of the other characters in this, so it kind of doesn't really matter what you do. It's just kind of just teaching you, like, how to attack and do things like that. I really don't think I should just do a normal attack, honestly. Alright, well, we, just, like, one-shot him, so that's fine. But, you know, obviously, it'll be more exciting as the game goes on, and we can actually use more characters and get new abilities and everything.
Sorry, my friends.
I wanted to do this, and I kind of forgot. I forgot to do it, but I wanted to have a redeem where people can name units based on like different you know, basically because you can have all these customizable units, and so you can, like, I could have units named after people in the chat. I think that would be kind of fun. Actually, I can just do this right now while they're just going and yapping and doing all this stuff. Let's see here. Power-ups. And, you know, and, like, even though we're doing absolutely nothing, we are winning. Easily. Ramza wins by doing absolutely nothing, basically. Alright. Name a unit. And then we'll do 200. Name a unit in F tactics. Pick what class. Oh, you're so scary, Gaff. Like, I mean, he actually is kind of scary. Oh. Or I will pick... Where are you? There we go. Alright, awesome. Amazing gameplay we got here. Alright, now we can go back to the stream manager, and everyone's basically almost dead. We probably should attack the Chemis, but he's farther away, so I'll just go for the knight over here. Here we go. Got him, Gafgarian. No, absolutely not. We're not doing that. We also can't actually rename Gafgarian. We can only rename, like, characters that don't have names, like just kind of generic units. So we can't rename Agrius or, you know, any other like plot relevant characters. I think you could name Ramza in the original, but not in this one because there is voice acting. So, yeah.
I better days.
Yeah, I guess so, but, you know, you're not going to be doing much better. Also, is there a way to, like, speed up the battle animations? I forget. I kind of hope there is, because otherwise this is going to take forever. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, it's the best game ever! Hell yeah! Welcome to stream! How you doing? I literally just started, as you can see.
Now is the time.
And we're just doing the tutorial battle, and I am walking very slowly over there. Can I at least, like, throw a rock at him or something? No, I can't. Oh, you can, also you can speed up the game by holding R1. Okay. Good to know. All right, I was wondering if that was, what that was. Okay, thank you. Also, hey Odin, thank you for head pats. Oh gosh, I wonder who it is.
No.
All right, we can do auto proceed.
Lady Ophelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
The game buffed men.
Not
Yeah.
orders from you.
It's a little weird, but
Princess.
oh, this guy's—he's being a jerk right now. I'm not respecting women.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
Oh, sick burn there, Delita. As he rides off in his bird.
This cannot be.
Delita. He lives.
He's such an anime bad boy.
Why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
Oh, Ramza! He's like, my boyfriend's back and he's evil now. What the hell? Oh, I guess we're gonna have to find out what happened to that, you know, in the
hero Delita Hyrule
prologue.
First appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions.
Ooh.
The loss
More
of the 50
exposition,
years' war
yay!
saw Italy pay enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods.
Well, they unlocked the gender-locked items. Oh, I didn't.
This
Oh, that's cool.
treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason.
Ah, yes, the rebels plotting
It was a time
rebellion.
of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace.
Turns out, you kind
Many
of
were
need to
young
pay your
adventurer and
military
mage who
if you
stepped
want to have
forward
a stable
counter this
government.
threat. Of these, the city of Garland too saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Yeah, this is all important exposition, at least. Chapter 1, The Meager. At the Royal Military Academy. I can't believe they removed little money from this version of the game.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Igros.
I kind of have mixed feelings on this new localization. Like, there's parts of it that I like, but it's parts of it that I don't. I'll probably get into it a little bit more as the game goes on, but
Brigade again.
it's
She's on
kind of
past
based
the Alpha
on
Guilds. What is happening, I wonder?
the previous remake, which was the War of the Lions for PSP. I really love it as a fan of the original. Yeah, I love the original too. It's a good mix of the PSP and the original.
What do you suppose this is about?
I think I just have a soft spot for the original, even though, like, it was terribly translated and had a lot of obvious mistakes in it. But it had just, like, such a campy charm to it that I kind of just enjoyed it in spite of itself.
I could hazard a guess. Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Also, fun trivia, a lot of the voice actors in this game are also voice actors in the Xenoblade games, because they're British.
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor the Limbri too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
Yeah.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
Like, I think Ramza's voice actor was in Xenoblade 3 as Chris, one of the more minor characters. That's how his name's pronounced? Yeah, Delita.
All right, everybody, fall in.
I will say, oh gosh, Pigments! You're killing me, Smalls, but thank you. Thank you for the gift sub.
As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on
Pigments
the rise.
is awesome. Pigments is just so wonderful, and really always appreciate having you on stream.
Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with.
Those
the
bastards.
Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade.
Aww.
We will not be acting alone.
Oops, sorry.
The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard.
Yeah, they did a great job with the voice acting for this game. I really like it.
This will leave Egro's castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel.
With honor! Dot dot dot.
Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices.
All right.
I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garreland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
Yay, fighting! Yeah, we can at least see where the troops are and everything. All right, Delita is a guest party member. And yeah, here we are. We might as well just go right into the first battle. I don't know if this remake has autosave or not. I probably should have checked that, but it's probably fine. It's only the first battle after all, the first real battle. It does. Okay. I figured as much. Yeah, the original made you, like, you couldn't even see the battle map where you were placing your troops, which made it a little bit annoying, you know, when you're actually trying to figure out where to put everyone. I think, and they also let you customize your troops. Yeah, that is another quality of life improvement that I really enjoyed. Honestly, I mean, like, we kind of have just a bunch of generic units here. I think I might just bring in some of the girly pops just because. Penelope, I probably will change their names later, but you can join us. And then I definitely want to have a chemist.
Leave this to me.
You know, to have like a healer. And let's see, we'll probably bring in, I would like to bring in at least one of the I guess we can have two female squires, and then we'll have the other chemist. You can go over this way. Actually, let me just move you. We'll put you over. I want to put you like closer to where Ramza is, something like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, girl power.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it?
Little
Like
moppet.
for the better. All right, lads, cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them, and don't be leaving those squealers behind.
Which I think is funny because my my wife, you know, who goes by Lilum, she went originally by Muppet. And so I just think of her with that, because she had she likes to ride motorcycles, and she had basically a Muppet helmet that looked like Grover for the Muppets, and I thought that was really cute.
Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the nail.
Oh yeah, you would know all about well-aimed thrusts, wouldn't you, Delita?
Don't patronize me, Delita.
Ew!
We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppies are still moppies.
Really? Is that the best you can do? Like, you're just like,
Lay down your arms
Muppet.
or die clutching them.
Alright.
None will mourn your passing.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
I don't know about that. I think we'll be just fine, my dude. We'll be just fine without you. Okay, that's better. I can actually see what's going on here. So yeah, we'll just go over here and attack really quick. I will save the heals. I would like to heal Delita, although it doesn't really matter that much. But right now, but for now, I'll save that for that job for the chemist. Let's see. Can I hit you with the rock? Yes. Get rocked. Oh, nice. There's gonna be a lot of rock throwing in this game. I'm just gonna say that right off the rip. Because it's a good, easy way, at least, you know, in the original, that was like one of the easiest way to grind job points and things like that. Is literally just by throwing rocks at your own party members. They did move the tilt camera button to the right stick. Yeah, I'm so used to the original game, like, there's like ever so slightly different things about the remake that are throwing me off a little bit, but it's fine. All right. Get rocked again. For those about to throw a rock, we salute you. Yeah, instead of the tactical view. I kind of like the tactical view though. As someone, my main like tactics RPG is Fire Emblem, which has more of a view like that rather than the isometric view. But still really good. All right, yeah, so we gotta get rid of this potion guy. The tactical view is great for this game, yeah. But you know, they're obviously very, very different games. You know, FFT is all about like job customization and things like that. I'm realizing Queen maybe to girl, you're talking to someone who actually saw a Queen tribute band, like, and paid money to go see it back in the day with like her friends from work. So you're good. If anyone here doesn't know Queen, then honestly get the hell out of my chat. What are you doing here? Alright, I'm just gonna wait with this guy, I guess. There's not really much you can do. Probably having two chemists was probably a little bit overkill, but it's fine. No, it's not. You're also talking to somebody who, like, plays guitar, you know, and loves, you know, all kinds of music, so I'm a big music nerd. Let's see. Okay, so who is next in here? We have, Girly Pop over here. Penelope is next. So I guess I will probably, you know what? I think I want to just knock this guy out. Can I throw the rock here? Oh wait, I don't have that ability on Ramza. That's, oops. Well then, I guess I will just attack this guy, Daniel. Oh hey, Market-chin, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Plays guitar very well. I'm playing on night mode. Also, let me give a shout out to Market-chin. Really fun streamers. He plays a bunch of games, but last one I saw you playing was Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. But I think there are other games, you know, Hollow Knight and other things like that. Daniel is the guy on the enemy team that does everyone's taxes. You know, I don't think you're really wrong about that, to be honest. Can I, there we go. Nice, level up. And thank you for the shout out, no problem. I always try to give shout outs to, you know, friends and cool folks I know from stream, so. Because I happen to see you playing with Luminous Lee,
Now is the time.
when you all were doing Hollow Knight together. So yeah. Let's see. Can I attack you? Not from the back because that would be too low, but I can at least attack you up here, although I don't know how much it would damage. I would try to be cool. It's okay. You can be cool or cringe. With it, whatever. All are welcome here, as long as you're not a jerk or like transphobic or something like that. Then you're cool. Which I don't think anyone here is. So, and if you are, then you get instant, you get hit with the ban hammer, like, instantly. Girly Pop will not actually be named Girly Pop. Yeah, I will change their names later. I promise I will not actually call her that. It's just when I'll change their names to, to what they can, I mean, unless you want to make the redeem, I guess that I would. Oh, I guess I might have to then. Maybe 200 points was not enough. I don't know. Well, heal Penelope. There we go.
I've learned a great deal.
And we got a job level up. Oops, that was probably a bad idea because I put her right next to the enemy squire, but it's okay because I can knock you out with the other person later. All right, so we'll just go kill this guy then. I typoed, I popped the redeem to make it permanent. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's one way to do it. All right. Wait. I'm gonna need to go around, but right now we can't really do much, so. She's like, how dare you betray me? Listen, I'm doing it all for the grind, okay? I'm doing it all for the grind. I'm sorry I had to do that, and hurt my, beloved friend, but we gotta get those job points. And you don't want to ever have it, like, God's forbid you ever end a turn without gaining XP of some kind just because, like, you need to, play as efficiently as humanly possible, All right. At this point, it's not a betrayal. It's the audacity to spar in the middle of a battle. Yeah, that also works. That's also one way to think about it. Also, if these enemies, if enough time passes and these enemies die, they will turn into crystals and you can inherit their abilities or steal items for them, but we're probably not going to get to that point for a bit.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work could see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave. Because
they're starving, they're poor, and that's the only way they can survive, dude. You're very not up to speed on what's going on here, are you? But I guess that is kind of what you get for being an out-of-touch, noble rich boy. But he's good. He's got a good heart, so he's not going to stay that way forever. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah. Which I guess means knowledge is pain.
Ramza Beoulve, a great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
I guess that's probably better than Barbarous, which was, the name that I remember him by, which is probably a mistranslation of anything.
What news of the war?
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more.
Soldog.
It's a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now.
Of course, we start off with the dad dying.
You want my last memory to be of your tears?
Like, it's not an RPG without some parent dying at some point.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so.
Oh, Ramza, he's an idiot.
He be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons. Still, my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Hey, Glimmer, how's it going? Welcome to stream.
You forget yourself, Ramza.
We're watching Ramza's dad die.
Come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man.
A bit eepy, but otherwise okay. Okay, I'm doing well. It's been a good day so far. I'm glad to be playing this for y'all.
Spring, is it?
Glad I decided to go with this one.
Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beoulves have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the night. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beoulve can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Yeah, so this is not exactly the feel-good story of the year.
He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy.
About that.
You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
Yeah, Delita's totally someone we can trust.
As you say, Father.
And totally is not going to betray us, like, at the beginning of the game.
Of your sister.
I trust them.
Show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
Okay. Guy, rip. RAP in. Anyways, well, now we're in our trusted maid deleted. Deleted. Alright, well, this is gonna be time for some fun times where we get to go through all the menus and shops and everything and customize our characters and everything like that. We do have some rumors here. This kind of just tells you some lore and things like this. I don't know how much I'm going to read of all of this because, you know, it might be kind of boring or for some of you, but I'll read a little bit of it. Remind me of my mortality. I shall prepare breakfast. Nice. This one, I guess I'll just read one. The corpse grade. Brigandry is on the rise across the land and Galleon is has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taking its sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of a company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It is oft said that the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like not more than to see the brigade made corpses for true. But yet, it is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. Thank you for the head pats! Alright. King Ondoria III. The health of King Ondoria III has been a subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orneus. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever is broken, but will yet require no less than 3 weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Laveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence, which means why do we even have him as a king? Like, seriously, he's not doing shit. Oh gosh, this is a lot of reading. Okay, we'll go back to the 50 Years' War in a sec. But yeah, we'll be able to do more things at the tavern later. It's really more of like, you know, you can like pick up side quests and things like that. For now, we'll just make sure we're all stocked up with our, you know, with what we have here. And we can also rename our characters, which is kind of nice. So Penelope, I guess, I guess that we have the redeem, so it's official. I might change it later, but whoops, this would be so much faster if I didn't have to do this with a controller, but okay. Girly pop.
They say a name is the essence of one's character.
Well, I guess her essence of her character is that she is a girly pop.
Is there what else?
All right, let's see. Who else do we have here that we can rename here? Well, we have a Glimmer in the chat. We could name one of the characters after her, or one of the other characters. But no, we'll see how that goes. Well, if you want to do the redeems, I'll name it after them. Otherwise, I won't worry about it too much. Also, I should also make sure after me. Yeah, if you want, we can name. I can name these units whatever you want. So yeah, we can. You can pick which class you want to be, or otherwise I'll pick it for you. But you know, I feel like Glimmer, you know, you could be like a really good, like, you know, a cleric or a white mage, because you just always bring a lot of joy to people's lives. So you'll be the chemist for now, and then I'll figure out what class to make you later. Right now, it's the beginning of the game, so we don't have that many options for classes and things like that. But you know, the more that we play and unlock things, we'll be able to do more than that. And now this is the most exciting part of the entire game. I definitely want to get JP boost for as many characters as possible, but yeah, learning as many of these like skills and things like that is going to be really, really important. So let's see. Yeah, you'll just get just a solid JP boost, and you'll probably have that for a good portion of the game. Let's see, for you don't really have enough JP to get something like super, super useful. I could give you evasive stance, but honestly, I think it's better to just save it up for something else. So I guess I will keep you in that for now. And Glimmer, I can at least give you the throw stone ability, so you can have something other than just using items as like a basic skill. Yeah, I also want to get auto potion on a lot of characters, so yeah, we'll do that. Items, and then we'll do fundaments. Oh, you can already learn like white magic? That's kind of hilarious, actually. I don't even know if I want to do that like right away, or if I just want to keep her as a chemist, and then, you know, kind of like figure out things going forward. Black Mage is also a nice ability to have, although I think I might want to save that for Oswin here. So I'll just change your job right away. We do have an ad break too coming up, so I will be, you know, when that hits, I'll do a quick pause of the game and maybe get some water or some food or something No directions on Girly Pop's class or role. You can use her as is useful. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I like that. I like the way you think, Calabash. Alright, what else? I don't think we have to worry too much. Claremont, you also don't really have enough to get a proper level up, so... Oh, and I also wanted to do one other, a couple other renames here. Oswin is gonna be Odin. Odin the Black Mage. Yeah, you got the you got the redeem.
Very well. I dare say I'll hit. Is there aught else? Change of name.
And Kennard is a terrible name. We'll go with Slasher. Which I guess is gonna have to be a ninja or something like that.
Very well. I dare. Is there aught else?
All right. Okay, I think we're good for now. So we'll go into the next mission in a bit, but we'll do a quick ad break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, y'all. Sit tight. All right, hey y'all, we're back. Calabash says the game gives boys more physical attack and girls more magic attack. I think that's dumb. I'm sorry. Listen, yeah, we're gonna say no to that. Screw gender roles. I want to have, you know, a big, strong lady knight to princess carry me to victory. So how about that? So we're going to the Mandalia Plain right now. I think a lot of these early battles are gonna be interesting because like this, you know, the first couple battles are not so bad, but if I remember, like, from when I played this as a kid, there is a difficulty spike that comes around like chapter 2 or not chapter 2. I'm thinking of like Fire Emblem, where all the missions are like different chapters and stuff like that. It's not really like that in this game. So, but the main difference there. No, oh wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta have Glimmer in the party though. I gotta have Glimmer as my healer, and I would like to have a you know, a black mage. Just to get some off it. Yeah, the first time this game is 4 chapters. Yeah, what I was trying to say is there's a difficulty spike around like the second or third story battle. That's not in the tutorial. Like the one after this, I'm pretty sure.
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your
Oh,
run out,
yeah.
Dave, if ever you had any.
We got everyone's favorite character about to be introduced here.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols.
And I say that incredibly sarcastic air quotes.
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
Okay, our first duty is to defeat the brigade. We must rescue their captive. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this one is like supposed to be better. Like you get a better reward as long as you just make sure he doesn't die. So we'll do that
We
first.
must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order.
Fine. Okay, fine. Whatever. Do I really have to, though? Yes, we have to protect Argath, whose name was Algus in the original localization. Oh yeah, you get bonus permanent brave stats to Ramza for doing rescue quests. Okay, cool. Reinforcements and none too soon. Well, can you actually fight? I mean, sort of. Honestly, that's probably more useful than anything else will do this entire game. That one turn right there. Also, I gotta say, I'll probably talk about this a bit more as the game goes on. And this track isn't really the best example of it, but I really like the BGM in this game. It was unlike a lot of the older classic Final Fantasy games, not composed by Nobuo Uematsu, with it being a spin-off and all. But it was actually composed by I'm probably gonna mess up their names, and I apologize in advance for that. But Hitoshi Sakamoto and what is it? How do you say this person's name? Masahiro Iwata. And it's a very different style than Uematsu's. It's like not quite as, you know, fantastical, for lack of a better word. It's more like serious, you know, and like kind of dark and, you know, kind of Game of Thronesy, which is kind of what this game was going for. It's a more mature story than, you know, just collecting all the crystals and saving the world. Like, you're dealing with political struggles and oh, I forgot to give you the item ability. Whoops. Well, that's probably fine. But, you know, they talk about things like wealth inequality and how, like, the rich are exploiting the poor, and you know, there's these political... Game predates Game of Thrones. Okay, but technically the novels came out first. George R.R. Martin, you know, the first Game of Thrones book came out in, like, 1989. It's just that nobody reads. So, nobody cared until the show came out. Except for, like, nerdy, obnoxious book, readers. You got their names correct. Also, this game is my, favorite game OST. I love the orchestral marching themes. Yeah, it has a very, like, military-esque, like, you know, kind of marching beat. A lot of the music is in 2/4, a marching, time signature. It's really, really well done. Very well orchestrated. I know this game has a lot in common with, like, the Tactics Ogre series, but I personally haven't played any of those. I've heard they're very, very hard compared to even something like Final Fantasy Tactics, which has its moments, definitely. They incorrectly assumed this game's story was based on the War of the Roses. I thought it was, but I've also heard some people say it was based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. But I'm pretty sure that was what Fire Emblem Three Houses is based on. Oh god, that's awkward. I can't get close enough to actually attack, and I don't want to you know, attack Argath, obviously. That would be bad. You know, because he would die. That's generally how it works. Well, you know what? I will, here we go. Go back here. Throw a rock at Delita, because honestly, he deserves it. And I don't really know what else to have you do this turn. I guess I could move them closer just to get a little bit, you know, more prepared for the next turn, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much, in my opinion. All right, I'm still not close enough, though. It's kind of like a sitting duck, for me, if he gets attacked. So that's unfortunate, but I think we'll be okay, maybe, question mark? Ow! Rude.
My time is now.
My time is now. Oh, they're all going after Ramza, so it's totally fine. I don't care. Close ties, Yasumi Matsuno directed both. Yeah, I knew that. And they wanted to make a game like Tactics Ogre. It's, funny that they're both owned by Square Enix now. Yeah, that is true. Because corporate consolidation, and you know, they just, control everything. You know what? I can literally just cast fire. I don't want to cast it on Ramza, but on the tile that Ramza is standing on, and then walk away. And maybe I'll actually hit something with it. We'll see. Probably not. Oh, you idiot. Like, why are you not healing yourself, my dude? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, I might be dead, actually. Oh, that was a lot. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I do need to move Ramza out of the way. Let's see. Can I mean, I can always attack and then move, right?
It's over.
There we go. And then we go like over here. Actually, I want to put you closer to where all of these guys are. So yeah, we'll do something like that. As for you, you are okay, we are close enough. Do I want to just protect Argath, or do I want to heal my heal Odin? Honestly, I just kind of want to heal Odin. I don't care. It's fine. I know the whole mission is to protect your ass, but I don't care anymore. All right. Also, if you're no, it's fine. I mean, I do have a no backseating rule, but considering I've played this game before, I don't think that's something you like. That is going to be that much of an issue unless I just like forget something. And then, you know, if it's like something obvious, I'll probably ask and you can tell me. But no, I'm autistic. I like info dumping about games. I have just, I have watched like, you know, a lot of, you know, kind of nerdy video essays where they talk about, you know, the production of, you know, games like this, because I'm really into, you know, I grew up on a lot of the classic Square Enix RPGs of like the PS1 era, or I guess, you know, back in the day when it was called Squaresoft. You know, obviously old school Final Fantasy games I grew up with, Chrono Trigger. I love, you know, Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. And you prefer throw grinding to accumulate? I mean, I guess either way, it doesn't really matter. I just don't have that ability yet, so like I could, but you know what? I think I need to move you. You're kind of low on HP, so I need to move you closer so I can get the healing to have on you. But that would be something I would probably consider. Whatever. All right, so heal Ramza.
My thanks.
There we go.
Now or never.
Now or never. You just sit there. Okay, fine. The nice thing is also with throwing is like you can hit enemies far away that you couldn't normally, you know? So it's just a good way of like you deal a little bit of chip damage, and now I don't have to worry about this guy anymore. So that's why I have it.
Right.
But honestly, it's been so long since I played this game that I may forget certain things, at least, you know, in terms of like, you know, how to get certain abilities or whatever. So it'll be a fun learning experience for still. I don't claim to be an expert on any of these games. I just play to have fun, you know.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, we'll go up here and just wait, I guess. Oh, now you decide to use a potion on yourself. You had that the whole time? You had that the whole time and you were making me worry about you? What a jerk. All right, well, fine, I guess. That is fine. I shall heal you.
I'm in your debt.
Nice. He really is, yeah. The other thing is I wanted to grind with like the Camus class to get like the ability to throw potions. Because if I make Glimmer the healer, I would like to have a combination of potions and magic for that, if possible. Ow.
We will triumph.
I will see about that. Hit her on the head.
Right.
All right, now I think you can finish him off. I think I might need to, when this is over, go and like change some of my classes though, because I think I might have been able to get Knight and, you know, some other useful abilities. We'll see.
It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
But now it's time for more story.
The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri was here.
Mm-hmm.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knight's apprentice from the Academy at Garreland. We may be able to help you. but first I would hear more.
Oh, yep. The enemy is vanquished. Victory is yours. And we got some potions on it. Nice. And Ramza's the MVP. This is good. This is hitting me in the nostalgia. I'm really enjoying this game so far.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbre's household.
A knight, you say?
Yep.
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A shitty knight.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beoulve, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beoulve? You're not of the Beoulves of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you?
Yep, the very same.
Fantastic luck. A blessing in the midst of disaster.
Oh no, we have a fetch quest, don't we?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives.
Mm.
We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry for your predicament. You lose all your money.
Please, I beg you.
You don't care that the Marquis is gonna die?
Your Marquis is to be killed anyway.
Like, I feel like that's more important.
Take a man alive, save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
Not his nobility, anything like that. Yeah, there's the Ramza is an egg. Yeah, I totally. That is my headcanon, is Ramza is an egg. They even gave him boy strength and girl magic. Hell yes. He's an egg.
Can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Honestly, I would headcanon any Final Fantasy character as being trans. They all could fit.
Before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
He's also got the ponytail,
Agreed.
you know.
We'll start there.
The giant ahoge. All right, well, we got another guest party member who's going to be completely useless for us. Especially as the game goes on and we keep getting levels from, like, you know, random battles, but they don't. Yeah, that's not gonna be great. But for now, I wanna be able to, okay, so I did really want to get some Squire abilities. Free XP, yeah, there you go. That's the thing. Like, Ramza's Squire abilities are really, really useful. So it is worth it to keep him as a squire for a little bit, until we can, you know, so we can learn, like, specifically Tailwind would be really nice to have, as well as some of the other abilities, I guess. So you only have access to Potion and Phoenix Down. I could give you, like, oh, it's literally just Potion. All right, well, I guess you'll have that for now. And let's see, Girly Pop and Glimmer. Do you have anything that you can learn? Oh yeah, we need 300 frickin' JP for that. That's annoying. That's way too much grinding for that. But okay, so I did want to see, yeah, we don't have enough for throw items, so I guess I will keep you as a chemist for now. Antidote would be decent to have, though, just to have, like, a little bit more variety. And I'll also give you Cure, just in case you have the option, I guess. I don't know. Although you also have Throw Stone as the ability, so...
Please.
Yeah, I think this is fine for now. Oh yeah, and then the Egros Castle, I believe, is just like a cutscene. So it's just gonna be another cutscene. And then we go to the battle.
You were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother. And
also, like, I know this is just kind of the art style, but it always kind of weirded me out as a kid why nobody in this game has a nose. I was like, there's anime and then there's anime, okay? Like, why is that?
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken.
But I guess it kind of fits with, like, the chibi pixel art aesthetic of, like, the actual game. But I'm so used to it, I'm glad they didn't give them notices of the remake, yeah. Like, it's fair. Like, I'm glad they're very faithful to the original.
These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is assuming the Marquis yet lives.
Like, I played the Star Ocean 2 remake last year, and that was another thing where I was like, I really am glad this is faithful to the original while just making it modernized enough that you can still enjoy it on, you know, and being a streamer and stuff.
Count Beoulve, lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down.
What? You can't say that. It's sex workers' sons, Argath. 100 men.
Grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Also, is that really good? Is that going to be enough?
Perhaps your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You
right?
are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
What, you got wax in your ears or something? Come on, dude.
My lord.
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword.
I am
not yet even knighted.
My sword. Oh, he just told you, though.
The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
I'm sure, you know, they'll be fine for now.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beoulve, you know?
Oh, I always really liked this particular backdrop in this cutscene. The pretty waterfalls and everything.
Until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun.
Where's Mari's nose? It's right here. Right here. You can see?
In hopes of saving his own hide,
it's covered by my hair, but, you know, partially.
Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I.
Yeah, I have a nose, a small one, but, you know.
Comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined.
Oh, your poor reputation.
I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
I mean, I do feel like what he's saying is genuinely sad. It's just funny that he's literally just talking about, like, oh, he only cares about himself. Also, hey, Tetra! Not Tetra! Which I thought her name was.
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbog?
It's less effective when he's so self-centered, yeah.
They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beoulve. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised.
Gosh.
And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Ramza has a really big family. I'm just thinking about this. He has, what, like 3 brothers and a sister? And he's kind of in the shadow of all of his brothers. And I can kind of see why he's a little bit insecure about that, being the youngest, or the youngest other than Alma.
My seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
2 brothers, yeah. Something funny about him saying, I mean, short work of them when it's an hour of a fight and yell for JP.
Have you settled in at school?
I might do that later,
yes,
but...
you guys have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I'm also trying to, you know, like if I really need to grind, I'll do that off stream, you know?
Good luck.
That's partially why I'm playing the Switch version, or Switch 2 version, is like so I can play it in bed and grind. If I want to, you know, on days when I'm not going to be streaming it.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy.
I'm an anarchist. Screw the aristocracy, honestly.
They fancy themselves righteous and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ.
I fail to see the problem here.
Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
No, this isn't Die Hard. This is a small one because it's expensive. They come in the last generation make kids so prohibitively expensive. That is true.
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Dorton.
Like
the merchant city east of Galleon.
My grandpa was the middle child of like 9 kids, so...
Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Forgive us.
I guess.
It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Yeah, there wouldn't really be much of a story if we just sat here in the front of the castle all day.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone.
Okay.
Let's be on our way.
Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
Yeah?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn.
See, again, the class struggle. It's like, rich people are the worst.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him.
Yep.
Lest you forget, I'm no less a Beoulve than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beoulve.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I really don't want to spoil anything, but, like, all of this foreshadowing and everything, and it's like, I know what's gonna happen, and it's hitting me real in the feels. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm trying to keep it as vague as possible. I don't want to spoil anything. For those of you... I mean, I know this is an old-ass game, so I'm pretty sure most of the people watching this have played it before, but... in case there's people who haven't and they don't know the story and all that. Alright, well we got new stock at the outfitter.
Catch your eye.
I've seen nothing.
That
that is fair. Also, this is actually way better to do it this way. First of all, we have a bunch of things in our... right? Because we have the Mithril knife here. Is that better? No, that's not really gonna make a difference. Well, I guess I could give it to Girly Pop. You can have the Mithril knife for now. I always wanted to play these games, never got around to them. Yeah, I kind of grew up with them. Take Argus. Fine. Wait a minute. How do I... there we go. How do I get rid of it? Well, you can just take the dagger, I guess.
What is it?
Yeah, I guess that is a little bit better. All right, no more backseating. All right, but I wanted to mainly, you know, make sure that I could get armor for everyone. Let's see. Oh, wait, never mind. This is not going to help us because we don't actually have access to that yet, but that's fine. We can go into here to this shop, and I think they'll sell some slightly better armor that we can get. Yeah, we can get plumed hat and leather clothing for everyone. I always thought it was interesting that like the equipment in this game actually changes your HP and MP instead of like having specific like physical and magical defense stats that go with it. I mean, they do, but it's kind of it's fixed. It's basically dependent on your on what items you have equipped. So it's a little bit of an interesting, a different way to do it, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I got everybody kitted out for this. And of course, Glimmer.
This is your grand's most apt.
Cause we might have to do some grinding, like in a bit. We have one more story mission, and then I probably am gonna try and do some battles. But yeah, I got up to like chapter 3 in my previous playthrough, and then I kind of just stopped. I think because I was just playing Fire Emblem Engage at the time, and it was like I didn't really have the brain capacity to play 2 massive strategy RPGs at the same time. It's kind of hard. That's why I kind of stick to one RPG at a time and just play through it till the end. And occasionally I'll play like Stardew or something like that. Is kind of like, you know, a palate cleanser if I don't want to play an RPG that particular day. So
ready.
Now we have, okay, it's still just the 4 of us, which is a little bit of annoying, but yeah, we'll have Glimmer and Odin in the back. I'm a little bit disappointed that I can't use freaking you know, the other party members yet, but eventually we will, once we don't have to worry about all of these random backup people, you know, filling the party slots.
Fiends such as these in the wood.
Some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in Castle Garrett's, Argath.
Right?
And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face.
You are so annoying, by the way.
They come.
He's like literally the character that no one likes in the, you know, in the anime, who's like, anytime they're about to go do something, it's like, it's too dangerous. I don't want to go. I'm scared. I'm gonna pee my pants. It was like, why? And everyone is like, why is this guy like even on screen? Other than to make you absolutely hate him. That is definitely part of it. All right, so we can do some big damage here. Nice. All right, hit. There we go. Nice.
Sense is keen.
We're close to getting a level up here, so that's kind of nice. You know what? Just because. Because he deserves it. Nothing less than what he deserves, honestly. And I can also just like heal him immediately next turn, you know, this next turn or something like that. Oh, I didn't quite do this right. Well, that's okay. I also don't have access to Blizzard, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I guess I'll just have you wait for now. I think everyone's gonna go after Ramza, but that's okay, because Ramza is, you know, supposed to be the strongest, being the main character, and like having a lot of really useful Squire abilities, you know, grinding out those job points would be really, really nice. for all of us. I don't know, like, you will be getting more, like, named party members later on in the story. So I will probably eventually use those and kind of phase out some of the, you know, the random girly pops that I have in my party. But, for now, it is cool to just mess around with them. I do think it's interesting how, like, this Final Fantasy, it's really not as party-centered as any other Final Fantasy game, really. Except for maybe Final Fantasy 16, where you literally only control one character the entire time. Which, you know, I'm not complaining, but I don't really know if I like that decision, personally, but you know, it's like the story in this game is mainly just about Ramza and his family and, you know, some of the other characters who are not even necessarily playable, like Delita and Argath, that kind of come along as he learns more about the secrets of Ivalice and, you know, what's really going on behind this war and like why there's so much, you know, corruption and, you know, inequality and all these problems in the world. I guess, do I want to, let's see, who's attacking next? You are there. There's a lot of, can I even justify fielding the undeveloped unit the game just handed me? That is also true. Like there are some units that you'll get later on and it's like, oh, it's such a grind to train them up. But, you know, at least it's not like, you know, some games are like, they can be a huge grind, and then, you know, like in Fire Emblem games, you have limited amounts of actual story-based missions where you can even grind up all your units. So that also kind of sucks. But for now, I really don't think it's that necessary to heal up Ramza currently, so let's see. We'll just keep pelting Argath with rocks, I guess, for now. I do really like that. That's fun. It's very satisfying. And I did, you know, when I posted about this on the Blue Sky, that saying I was going to play Final Fantasy Tactics, I sent the GIF of, well, you'll see the cutscene later. Actually, we haven't gotten to that scene yet. I can't spoil it. But yeah, it is a really great RPG, I think. I love the story in this. I really like how the fact that even though it's a spin-off, there are a lot of unique things that the game adds that make it feel like it should be a core series game, you know? It's just really well done all around. And, like, yeah, there are some things that haven't aged amazingly gameplay-wise, but I think the remake fixed a lot of the issues with it. Mainly, like, the original game is, like, it's so grindy. And, like, even the remake is too, to some extent, but, like, this one at least streamlines some of the grinding. You know, it's not as bad. Wait a minute, so you're gonna attack them right away, right? So I don't even really need to worry about, like, attacking with any other units, as long as make sure they don't run away or anything like that, right? So yeah, we'll do that. And we get some extra job points here. Let's see. I'll put you over here, and then you can just, I don't know, throw rocks. Again, I guess. Nice. And we got another job point level up, so that's nice. I definitely want to get as much of those as possible. Bye. All right. Thunder! Awesome. Worth, I guess.
Once we are clear of the Weald, we should soon reach Daughter.
Ah, yes, this is where I'm gonna have to grind. Mainly because they have some mages that are kind of annoying to deal with. Girly Pop! Girly Pop's the MVP, chat. Hell yeah. Alright, so... anything we can learn here that's gonna be worth it? Not quite. Just yet. Odin can learn Blizzard though now, right? Yay, we at least get one more elemental magic. Okay, Pigments, which one do you want to be? Do you care what class you want to be, or what gender you want to be, or anything like that? Because I am running out of female units, unfortunately. I guess I could name this one Pigments, and we can have that. So, whoops, I did not realize. Okay, we're gonna immediately go into a fight. Wait, hold on. I need to go back into town and name, you know, and do that.
To the Warriors Guild. Whose name would you like to change?
All right. I don't know if I can fit your whole name in here. We'll see. Furtive. Pigment. And oh yeah, just barely fits it. All right, there you go. You can reassign Girly Pop when you run out, and it's funny, but it's not funny enough to die. It's okay.
Very well. I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long.
There we go.
Is there aught else? Farewell.
I'm okay with that. We can have you grind up a little bit. Let me just make sure I have... I don't quite have enough to get all of the abilities that I want. So yeah. I guess we will go back here and do a little bit of grinding here. Fight! And now we can level up, Furtive Pigments, so that'll be cool. The Siege Wield. And we can actually have, like, a whole 5 units. Amazing. And they actually show us the enemies, this time, which is not what they did before. So that's cool. Let's see. I think I'll put Odin here, right behind Ramza.
Ready.
And we'll do something like that.
Leave this to me.
All right.
To battle.
I'm glad I did this. You know, I know some people have, like, you know, when they play Pokemon, they do, like, name a Pokemon and things like that as a redeem. And I was like, well, I could do it for Final Fantasy. I do really like Pokemon games, but I kind of already have another trend in Pokemon games, which is that I name all my Pokemon after food. that is kind of what I always do in Pokemon games, pretty much no matter what. All right, throw that rock, Ramza. Okay. Now it's gonna be a lot of rock throwing and JP grinding, right? Ah, can't get quite close enough. All right, well, how about this? You throw it at the mage, and, you know, if I need to, the Odin can heal himself. I guess it works fine that way. And you can throw at Girly Pop here. Get ready for like an hour of this, by the way, chat. maybe an hour is overkill, but there's gonna be a lot of that. Just to be grinding out job points and things like that. It's important, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we'll hit Girly Pop again. Oh, poor thing, poor Girly Pop. What did she do to deserve that? I don't know. We're just having fun. We're throwing rocks at each other. Ow. Oh, what? The freaking bomb just went. That was a little scary, but okay. And now this guy's thunder element, so I think they're weak to fire. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, now I have all the elements, so it doesn't, all the main ones, so it doesn't really matter. Ah, yes, you are, in fact, wait, homie, let me double check. Does it make a difference? Nah, yeah, it does. Okay, so Blizzard. Yeah, we definitely want to use fire. That will do double damage. Okay. Fair enough. The enemies are dangerous enough, spar each other. Yeah. Calabash, don't tell me what to do. I'm serious, don't. And that's what I'm trying to do anyways. That's why I've been like throwing rocks at my party members waiting for them to get here. So, but I'll take out this guy for now because they do actually respawn, the zombie enemies. So yeah. That's a thing. You know what? Girly Pop will have her revenge throwing at Ramza.
Now is the time.
Okay. Oof. I love when the camera rotates and goes like that was one thing in the original game I thought they were gonna change in the remake and they did it, and I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I kind of love it. It's just funny to me, that's all. Also, I probably should buy more potions at some point soon. But yeah, honestly, I may just grind here for like a while. And, you know, and then once we get to because Trade City, that's when you start fighting like archers and knights and things like that. So I want to at least be able to get to that spot with some of my units before I deal with them. Also, black mages. They have black mages and white mages in this. So yeah. I guess you can just heal Ramza. So I'm in your debt.
Right.
All right, let's see. Honestly, I think I want to just attack the bomb and then just because that is the one thing that would be kind of annoying is if they like blew up on me. And you missed. Never mind. That's fine, I guess. But yeah. How's everybody's Pride been, I guess? How's everybody's Pride Month been? Have you all been having a good time of it lately? I will say I didn't go to Pride this year. I wanted to go, but I just didn't have anybody to go with, and I just didn't want to drive out. But other than that, it's been fun. Hey, Vampy Witch, how's it going? Welcome to stream. We're just hanging out, grinding. But it was kind of nice because I got to, you know, talk about Pride, at work with, like, some of my people that I work with, which was nice.
All is well, you have my thanks.
Oh, I'm out of potions, but yeah. And then, tomorrow, I think we might be going to the zoo. Taking people to the zoo, which is, I'm hoping it goes well. I'm a little nervous because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and, like, if it rains, then we probably can't go, you know? That wouldn't be great. But, like, apparently they went last time, you know, and they got rained out, and they were like, well, can we at least get a refund or something like that? And they didn't give refunds. And I was like, what the heck? Why? Oh, gosh. Well, that's fine, I guess. I can't really do much to the bomb here, right? Oh, it does 29 damage, so yeah, that's fine. We can do that. And you can just continue pelting your teammates, I guess. That's fine. I also know that, like, well, the other guy is gonna revive soon, so I want to be careful about that. Not get too excitable there, I guess. For now, I guess, actually, I don't even want to really. I will go over here and throw the rock. There we go. Ah!
Ready.
And again. All right, here we go.
Nothing to fear.
And let's see. I don't have any. I also have Phoenix down, so that'll be probably fine. I guess another question I was curious about is like, what are some of y'all's favorite Final Fantasies? I mean, mine are all kind of obvious and generic ones. Like I like 6, 7, Tactics. Like the ones that I grew up with as a kid. I also really love Final Fantasy IV. I played that last year on stream. And as far as the modern games, I haven't played as much of the newer ones. But I did play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I enjoyed that one. That was cool. I like that game. Let's see here. You are gonna I'll just kill you. I'll just kill you because, yeah, I need to buy more potions anyways, so I can just go to a shop and then. There we go. We got oh yeah, 9 is great. I love Final Fantasy IX. The one thing with Final Fantasy IX is like it's so slow. Like the combat is so slow. So I feel like when I play it on, if I play it on Switch, I might have to like speed up the combat a lot just to kind of go through it. But now we can finally get Tailwind, which is will increase speed. That is really, really good for us to have. And let's see, who else can get some level ups here? We have Potion, Antidote. I think I might just save that for a bit. I could give you some white magics. Also, they call it magics with a K. Like they're freaking Aleister Crowley or something like that. I don't know where that came from, but I'm cool with it. It makes it sound a little bit more, spoopy, I guess, in a weird way. Okay, I don't quite have JP boost with you yet. What about Girly Pop? Finally! All right, finally, this is what I wanted to get. Absolutely gonna equip that. And let's see, do I want to get Focus or Salve? Focus would be useful, although it is kind of a JP grind. Or I could just, like, focus. I think for just grinding purposes, I will. But then I'll change her into, like, a knight when she gets to that point, I guess. That will work, I think. And Glimmer, here we go. Still not enough to actually level you to get the thing I want, unfortunately. I guess I could also make you a Squire to get the JP boost, but yeah, anyways. Alright, I did want to go real quick and shop.
Welcome.
And make sure I get some, because I can get some more accessories and things like that for pigments and Girly Pop. There we go.
This is your grand most apt, sir.
Molto bene. And at some point, I definitely will have to sell a bunch of my old crap too, to get money. but, you know, I don't care about that too much. All right, well, let's see. We're gonna probably run into an ad break in like 3 minutes or so. So actually, you know what I can do real quick is I can read some of this extra lore that I didn't get to do, and then we'll go in an ad break, and I probably want to make some food at some point, you know, make some dinner. But yeah, the 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's King Devan III and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Varroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda, I am so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name, the uncle of Devan III, proclaimed himself as the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this is merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmonia. Formerly an independent state, it has been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice has since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, though increasingly severe oppression and political purges enacted by the Ordalians stifled Zelmonia's bid to regain independence. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. Okay, so they were like kind of bribing the country of Ivalice to help them out. After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Viura. As fate would have it, Denamda II succumbed to a fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians as far back as Zelmonia. That one's uncle we all have when he turns 50. Oh, God, yeah, right? Nice one. Ramanda, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varroy, blood relation of the Ramandan nobility. However, Demanda's successor, Denamda IV, where is the Denamda III, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his own men into battle against the combined might of Ramanda and Ordalia. This, along with the outbreak of the Black Death, forced the Ramandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. Gosh, that's grim. Two military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict: the Order of the Northern Sky, led by Ramza Beoulve, Ramza's father, who died, who would later claim the title of Gallant, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sidolphus Orlando, also known as the Thunder God. After countless victories at home, these two orders had been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. So, civil war and revolt. It was the sudden death of Demanda IV by Melody that broke the stalemate, although some claim he was murdered. His successor was ill-suited to the throne and left the government of Ivalice to his queen and retainers. Without the leadership of Demanda IV, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer of preventing Varroy VI's successor from defeating troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant efforts of the Northern and Southern orders, Ivalice failed to repel. Okay, so they lost. They agreed, but prolonged the war would prove mutually detrimental, and pact was signed, allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. An equal peace in name, it was reality a defeat for Ivalice. It was like a Pyrrhic victory. The economy was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies and to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund the war effort. Soldiers returning for the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and the nobility. And with that, we have an ad break. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes or so. I'll be right back, and I'm going to make myself a sandwich. OBS. Where are you? There we go. Hey y'all. All right, we're back, and I have food. Also, I forgot to buy potions. That was like the whole reason I came here in the first place. So, you know what? I am literally just gonna buy 20 potions. How about that? You can never have too many potions in a Final Fantasy game. That is just something that is always gonna be true. There we go. All right, you know what? Actually, I want to fight the enemies over here. just for a little change of pace, you know? It is also nice that you can choose not to fight enemies in these random maps if you don't want to, because in the original game you could not. Anytime you hit in a random encounter, you had to grind. And it's like, okay, like, sometimes I just don't want to, you know? Like, can a girl get appreciation for sometimes I just don't want to grind in this game? And I know it's a Final Fantasy game, there's lots of grinding, it's gonna be, but sometimes I just want to, you know, move on and progress with the story. But right now we are definitely grinding. So that's definitely gonna happen. We'll put, I think actually I'll swap Girly Pop and Furtive Pigments, just because. All right, we'll go with something like this. All right.
Forward.
For Asgard! Or Ivalice, I guess. And, you know, the music changes a little bit. If you want. Zoom! Alright, so, honestly, the Chocobos are not really that scary, but they can heal themselves. So I want to take those out sooner rather than later. And then, honestly, the other enemies, like, I could probably, you know, save those and just, you know, grind off of each other for a little bit. There we go. Are you gonna be able to get close enough to just throw a rock and take it out that way? Girly Pop? Yes!
Stay down!
Stay down! Yeah! Boom, ba 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 ba! Boom, ba da da! Ba 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 da ba! Oh, you missed. The ability had no effect. Well, that I probably should have paid attention there, but it's okay. Unfortunately, we're still not close enough to actually do anything there, so I guess I'll just have you attack this way. And while these enemies are moving, I'm gonna take a bite out of my sandwich. As you do. I made a little turkey sandwich during the break, so. I make good turkey sandwiches. It reminds me. I know my dad's like, don't talk with your mouth full. I watched that one Simpsons episode with like Homer and the sandwich. And he was like, no, I don't. He gets all sick and she's like, Homer, have you been eating the sandwich again? He's like, no, maybe, yes. And then you see the sandwich, and it was like this giant sandwich that he'd had for like days and weeks on end, and he just was eating it slowly, and it's getting all gnarly and gross and everything. And he's like, I don't want that. Marge, can you just give me a minute? I need a minute with my sandwich. Oh, silly.
Out of my way.
Yay! Okay, well, now we can move over here and not have to worry about getting attacked anymore. Also, we can potion everyone, give everyone a nice little potion to heal. Nice. Glimmer leveled up. Let's go. And honestly, I think I will use my white magic to cure Ramza, heal you back up to full. Or I could just do it here, but then the enemies would... It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I don't care. Because the enemies are already at full health, and even then, it's like, it's not that big of a deal, because we're just going to pretty much have them, you know, we're going to do another grinding session. I just want to get enough grinding in so that I can handle Dorter Trade City, you know.
I needed that.
I also love the classic Black Mage design. It's so iconic. I actually saw these videos. Oh, hi! Raid! Consider Claire. How's it going? welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. So for those of y'all who are new, my name's Mari Paige. I am an elf, and I like playing anime games that you might love, such as Final Fantasy Tactics, currently, which is what we're doing. I also like play lots of Tales games, Xenoblade, and occasionally like a cozy game like Stardew or something like that. I'll play something like that. I'm very chatty. Right now I'm having a sandwich though, so there's a bit of that. But yeah, we're just grinding right now, basically. I should really use Tailwind to heal up everybody, but yeah. How was your stream? What were you playing? I hope it was something really fun. Also, thank you for the follow. We here, yes. Yeah, let's do it. We're here for the Final Fantasy Tacticsing. And, you know, we're very, very early on in the game, so we're basically just like kind of preparing for the third so on story battle. Was doing some art fight prep while yapping on character design. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't know too much about art fight, but that sounds cool. I think you can have a potion. How about that? There we go. And we got a level up on Chemis. Nice. For Glimmer. I also have a thing where you can name units you can name them after yourself or really any character you want. But I have that as a redeem. Yeah, so they're all named after, you know, people in chat, basically. That I, you know, that redeemed it, or I just thought it would be a fitting name. So yeah. Yeah, and Girly Pop, that was not anyone in the chat, like, they're not named that. But they just wanted to call it Girly Pop because I kept calling her that. And I was like, hey, Girly Pop, come over here. I need you to fight this guy. I love old Final Fantasy and its ability to name you characters anything. Yeah. You name them after Breaking Bad characters. That's really funny. I think I named them after just random other Final Fantasy characters, like Rosa and Kain from Final Fantasy IV. Like I made the White Mage Rosa and the Dragoon Kain and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll just deal with that right there. But yeah, I really like that in this game. I feel like it gives the units a lot more personality when you can just name them yourself. And let's see. Girly Pop, Furtive Pigments needs to get a couple more levels, so I'll yell at you. I mean Tailwind, but the ability is actually called, you know, it used to be called Yell, which just kind of it kind of cracks me up because I just think of like Ramza just yelling, "Go faster!" to all the characters or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. Just a cute little mental image, I guess. All right, well, you can just throw potion again. Wow, it won't hit. You can't throw it like slightly over the rock, girl. Come on, what are you doing here?
Let me see.
Baldur's Gate ass logic, yeah. It definitely has some, you know, like being an older game in RPG, definitely has some. Oh my gosh, double read! Hi, Borb! I'm eating a sandwich. I'm so sorry. I'm being totally unprofessional. Shout out to Borb, who is just doing the Final Fantasy 5 4-job fiesta. I happened to see that a little while ago. So I hope you're doing all well. How did the rest of your playthrough go? Ah! I think last time I had seen you were doing blue mages, but then you just got into time mage or something like that. You just gotten that job. which is cool. I love both of them. Unfortunately, blue mages are not in this game, but I will definitely use time mage when I have access to that job, which is going to be in another like 20 hours or so. Probably not anytime soon. We'll say that much. Who is next here? We got Girly Pop. I think you can just go behind and attack. So far, I have Blue Mage, Time Mage, and Beastmaster. How's Final Fantasy Tic Tacs? You know, delicious. Delicious and nutritious, I guess you could say. I think I just want to throw a rock at this guy, actually. Just literally just try to, finish him off with Chip. There we go.
My power grows.
My power grows. Let's see. I want to actually with Ramza, I want to keep doing what I was doing before and raising everyone's speed here. But yeah, I'm basically trying to grind Joe up points to get to Dorder Trade City. And so I'm kind of like slowly attacking these guys, but mainly just trying to grind job points on my own party members. Okay, so you have... I can throw a potion at you. I think that's what I want to do. And then, Black Mage, you can go and, like, heal yourself, right? Yeah, I'll do something like that. Is that gonna... Yeah! Oh, insufficient MP to use Cure. Alright, well, wait. We're gonna do it. I guess we're doing it anyways. I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. I thought you, like, if you didn't have enough MP, you just wouldn't use it, but I guess it's, like, technically less accurate, or it doesn't always work? Huh. That's weird. I had not actually seen that before. Oh, Oda's dead! RIP! Alright, well, that's fine. I can just take this guy out that way. Yeah, these enemies are a little scarier than the other ones, but that's fine. They're not gonna be that bad. As long as I can, revive my, revive Odin. Alright, well, you got a treasure box here. Okay. Ooh, I do want to get that, but I also really want to get, you know what? I will Tailwind, for you. I don't really want to use Ramza too much in this particular battle, but I will use him, like, more later. But now that I have that, that ability, I can, turn him into a knight later, and then it'll be, like, much, much stronger. So, yeah. You're not gonna die, don't worry, Odin. I don't want to lose my Black Mage, like, on a freaking grinding map, like, this early on in the game. Oh, gosh, that would be rough. And you blinded me, you bastard. Girly Pop, can you please heal your friend? There you go. But yeah, I hope you all have been having a good time with the raid. If you've gotten to raid and run, that's totally fine, I understand. But thanks for hanging out on stream, everybody, and I really appreciate y'all, being a part of the fun.
Now is the time.
I had wanted to play this game for a while, actually, on stream, even before the remaster was actually announced, because I just think it's so cool. It's like one of the games that I really grew up with as a kid. I just love tactical turn-based combat, like, just pretty much always. Okay, so yeah, so if unit gains the requirement MP in time, the ability may be used, otherwise it will fail. I see. Well, that is a bit unfortunate, but I guess you can whack her. Oh, that's a little embarrassing, but okay. And you can collect the treasure. Okay, it was just an antidote. I was hoping it would, like, you know, one of the enemies would, like, drop a heal for us or something like that, but unfortunately, we're not quite that lucky. But yeah, I think once we're done with this, I'll make sure I go through, you know, the menus and everything, and make sure everyone's abilities are kitted out, and then we'll go into the next story battle with in Dorter Trade City. I think that's the way we gotta go. You are not doing in none of my people are in great shape right now, but that's okay. Potions. Oh, rude, you punched me. Let's see. Now I can't really do anything. Except hit Glimmer for a critical hit, but it still do the same amount of damage. Okay. Poor Glimmer. Yeah, this is my goal, is I'm gonna turn you all into characters in Final Fantasy Tactics and have you throw rocks at each other and hit each other for my amusement. Which sounds really sadistic when you put it that way, but that is not how I intended. Eep! Eep is right, I agree. That is an Eep-worthy statement. But we're almost done killing this goblin, at least. All these annoying little guys. You can heal.
I'm in your debt.
Or, you know, not just for my amusement, but also because I need enough job points to be able to get through some of these difficult maps. So yeah, let's just finish it. I think that should be fine. The one thing I will say is the original version of this is not as grindy. Or, the remake of this is not as grindy as it was in the original. I mean, that was really bad. But yeah, okay, wait a minute, hold on. So, Ramza, we have to go through these now. Oh, you're so close, you almost have it, but not quite. All right, well, that's fine. For now, I'll just change you into a knight. And now we have all of these abilities, so I can also give you metal as just your default ability, and that should make him a bit stronger for next thing. You're gonna make a salad. Okay, enjoy your salad. Hope that goes well for you. Still not quite enough to learn anything really super useful. Well, pigments can learn jump JP boost. That's definitely gonna be useful. I will give you that ability in just a sec here. Instead of evasive stance, I don't really care about that one. And what do I want to make you? I kind of want to make pigments. I don't know which way I'm gonna go with your class and everything, but for now, I'll make you an archer.
I shall do my utmost.
Nice. So that will give you access to, you know, archers are not the best, but they are useful for, like, later on. I will say that much. Also, I should probably get a shield for that. And now for Girly Pop, you can get Focus. Honestly, I might get Girly Pop into a monk. And then you can also change into a knight. And let's see, Glimmer, you can get a high potion. Wait, I want to go back to, I'm so confused by this. All right, yeah, you don't quite have enough to throw items yet, so I'll keep you as a Chemis for now. And yeah, just the regular potions is fine. All right, now we just have to go into all the way here, which takes multiple days, by the way, just to make sure we get all, you know,
By all means.
we can Okay, just so we get slightly better equipment, basically. We can get a bronze helm instead of a leather helm. That's basically the main difference here. And then as for pigments, we can... No, that doesn't really matter. All right, so I can give you a shield, though. Give you slightly better defense. I'll try that. All right. All right, well, we're done here. And now I think it is time to rally onto Dorter Trade City. No, I don't want to fight. Nope. Bye. I'll do a quick save, I guess. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Whoops, I didn't mean to create new save data either. Oops. Oh well. That's fine. I usually do multiple save files for playthroughs anyways, but I hope it doesn't make that confusing when I go back to the game if I end up taking a break or something like that. But yeah. Next story battle, Dorter Slums. And now, we are back to having just 4 units, unfortunately. So, I think that I definitely want to have, obviously, like, a healer. Glimmer to heal would be really, really nice.
Leave this to me.
I think also, Odin with black magic spells would be really useful.
Ready and able.
Because there are definitely some knights and things like that I'm slightly worried about. Now, do I want to have Pigments or Girly Pop as the next? Girly Pop would be better for like just close range combat, but I kind of want to have Pigment. The game seems to think our guests contribute. I know, right? They really do not at all. But yeah, we'll go with this party for now. And let me just double check, make sure we can go to status here. Okay, yeah, I have everything that I want. All right, we'll try this.
It's time.
It's time.
I said I know naught of it.
Do not speak false to me. I know what you've done.
Oh, this gives me more opportunity to eat sandwich.
I will have it from you one way or another.
Gustav.
I don't know.
Not Gustav from Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Where have you hidden him? Tell me.
Different Gustav.
I will not ask again. Where are they?
The desert. They're in the desert.
This whole kingdom is a desert. Well, not exactly, but...
The Sanrat Siege.
Ooh.
Hold!
The Order's swords. My luck turns foul with the weather.
I know, look at that water down there. That's gross. That is some, like, green-ass Kool-Aid water. I don't like that.
Have I not seen that man before?
You know him, Delita?
I have seen his face, I'm sure of it. It was at Egros, just after the war's end.
You'll pardon me my misgivings, but this has not the look of any joyous reunion. To arms!
To arms! One thing I will say, and I'm not trying to compare, like, you know, like, one is better than the other. I don't really feel like that way about, like, one thing I will say I prefer about Final Fantasy Tactics to... Oh,
man.
More talking.
His name is Weegraf.
Love Weegraf. I know Weegraf, and I do not like Weegraf.
He commanded the dead men during the war, a company of volunteers assembled from peasantry.
What? But that would make him...
Aye.
Yep.
The commander of the Corpse Brigade.
Yep.
Ready.
All right, what I was gonna say is, what I, like a little bit better about Final Fantasy Tactics as opposed to Fire Emblem games is in Tactics, you know, since you only have 5 party members, I don't feel like I'm spending an hour in the battle preparation screen before every big story battle, you know, trying to get everything just perfect. Like, it's very, the battle preparation screen, you just kind of tell who you want to have, and then you just go. Oh, you had a salad. What did you have in your salad, Borb? Was it yummy? I mean, I like salad. It probably was yummy. It is kind of messed up that you can only have 5 people and they can have as many as they want, though. I always thought that was a little messed up. Okay, so here's the question. This guy can attack me, the mage. I don't want to get too close to the knight here because the mage will just gang up on me. So I don't know if I want to just tailwind myself and just try to get a bunch of like extra turns. I think I might just do that. We'll tailwind Ramza.
I am a Beoulve.
I am a Beoulve! It's like getting sworn with Pokemon and you're expected to only use your one. Yeah, like in Legends Arceus, where it's like you have to fight like 5 Pokemon at once and you only have the one. And it's like, wait, what? What? That's not fair. I actually don't want to attack my own party members this battle because that might be bad. So we're gonna not do that for now. And I'll just kind of focus on, well, what I would like to do is bring you up like this way. Or maybe even, I don't know. Can you hit him from over there? No, not quite. Because if I go over here, then the black mage would attack. So I think I just bring you up this way. I kind of want to see if I can give you high ground. It's not even the honor of a Poke Battle. There is no other thread. They're the only basis for that rule. Yeah. Like, it really makes no sense. Game just decided that you couldn't bring everyone into the battle. And it's like, somewhere here, like, I can kind of understand because you're fighting in a city, you know? And, like, there's a lot of buildings and, you know, it's cramped and like, having a lot of party members might just get in the way, logistically, but sometimes you're just fighting in an open field and there's plenty of room and it's like, why is this even a big deal? Okay, so Ramza's gonna get fired. Not that kind of fired, you know what I mean? So I guess we can just go up here. I am a little bit nervous about that, but the nice thing is that he basically left himself completely exposed here. Let's see, actually, I can attack both of these guys at once. That would be even better. Also giving the player the archer class is such a trap when you fight almost nothing but flat or uphill battles. Yeah, I'm not really going to be using my archer other than to like unlock thief. That's basically what I'm just using it for, is just to get access to like better classes. Like, I really wish archers were better in this game, because, you know, like, historically, archers were some of the most valuable, like, pieces of any army in, you know, ancient and medieval times. That's why the Mongols were so scary, is because they could, you know, they were horse archers. Not only were they, you know, mounted horse archers, but they could, you know, like, literally attack, you know, fire an arrow while riding backwards from a horse. You know, they could be riding away and then they turn around and they fire the arrow, and like, that was not something anyone else really knew how to do at the time, so it was really scary. Okay, so you're gonna hit me with fire. Unfortunately, I guess I could just go over here or over, yeah, I'll just go over here, and then they'll, like, both of them will end up attack, you know, get attacked both. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, but because he's nearby, now he took damage.
I feel stronger. That's more.
So that is really nice, you know, planning for like the proximity effects and things like that. It is like, it is a little bit scary having Ramza on such low HP, but hopefully it'll be fine, and I can always revive later. I have extra Phoenix Downs and things like that. Actually, I only have 2 Phoenix Downs. I should have bought more. Oh well. Yeah, Rems is kind of dead. It's okay. I'll be fine. Question mark. All right, let's speed up these battles a little bit. Okay. Crap. I don't think we're close enough to actually. Oh yes, barely close enough. Okay.
Time to wake up. My thanks.
Wake up, sleepyhead. All right. Whew. Now what? I would really like to. I think I gotta go for the mage first. I don't have the ability to aim or do anything like that, so yeah, I think I just gotta attack the mage first. And like, it doesn't really even do all that much damage. You know, being an archer, so that kind of sucks. Wait a minute. Let's see. Metal. I guess, can we get another, like, can I get another tailwind on you and maybe give you another turn so you can give me like a potion or something like that? Glimmer?
Keep moving forward.
Probably not, but oh yay! Delita did something! Awesome! You're so great! You killed one person. Awesome, you're the best. Never change, Delita. Okay. This is a. If I use Cure now, this archer guy is just gonna punch Ramza and knock me out, right? So I don't know if it's a good idea to even use it, or if I should just focus on attacking. Like this guy is you know, he's not gonna attack for a while, so I should just go for him, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, no, he doesn't even go for... Wait, he just blocks? Okay. All right, fine, game. You know, I had this whole strategy planned out, but then, like, the enemy just decided to be stupid. Or he's just gonna do that. Well, this is a little, scary, actually. I should have given myself the ability to use high potions. Oh, well. Also, who is he going to attack? Is he going for Ramza again? I think, I didn't quite see. I think he might actually be... Wait a minute, hold on. I can knock you out. I can knock you out with, like, one shot, right? Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. No, you're not such a scary black mage when you're dead. I see you. I throw a rock at you. The battle quotes in this are really cheesy. I kind of love it though. All right, so more of these archer jerks, I guess. Oh, cannot be targeted. This is the another annoying thing is like, you know, your range as an archer is very limited. Like you can't attack people that are like directly in front of you. Which I guess is kind of the same thing in Fire Emblem, but here it's like expanded to like 2 spaces, and that always throws me off, you know? I always think it should be more. Okay. Well, maybe he can be stupid again. Maybe he'll be silly again and just, you know... I know there's the trick for that, actually, where you can like go onto a space that is not as close. And I fucked up. I cured my own person. Oh well. It's fine. I have one more Phoenix down, at least. I'll be able to revive. This battle is kind of a slog, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it's one of those, it's a bit awkward, but... Okay. What am I gonna do here? Can I kill this guy at least? One of these archers? Yeah.
Was I so weak?
There we go.
Leave it to me.
Okay. But yeah, I think we got this one in the bag, actually. This was the one that I was like, this is definitely gonna take a little bit of grinding. Because if you just have your base classes and then you have to fight like mages and archers and stuff, you're gonna have a bad time. Like, I'm gonna be real. You're gonna have a bad, not so great not ideal time. All right, so, but you're dead. You're gonna be roasted. Fire! Oh! Nice. Well, that was fun. Victory is yours. Hell yeah. And we got an iron sword. Very nice. And Ramza did the greatest contribution. Let's go.
We know you're of the brigade. There's no use hiding it. Out with it. What have you done with the Marquis? Where are you holding him?
In a box. In the basement.
You were with your commander, Weegraf, when we came upon you. 'Twould seem he cast you off as a lizard would its tail.
Ooh, he's a lizard. Basement
Where
box,
has he
yep.
gone? Where is your den? Mayhap a beating would loosen your tongue.
Oh, no! Calm down, little. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Listen well.
Yeah, see, he sucks.
The God host, with the Order at its van, prepares a sweeping campaign that will bring to book your Turncloak Brigade.
Oh, he's not just kinda a jerk. He's everything that is wrong with rich people in one character.
You will die. You will be hunted down to the last and slaughtered like the swine you are. For such is brigandry's reward. But you, pig, are a lucky one. Tell us what we wish to know, and you may yet keep your bacon.
I think you're the pig here, actually. No, you.
How should I know?
There's Weegraf. Sorry, I skipped past that part. Oh, you didn't mean to do that a second time.
Your dribble tongue, rogue. Learn to guard it if you'd not have it cut from your throat.
I am no rogue.
Tell
Corpse
that to the men
Grade
you've
member.
robbed.
You nobles are all the same. You think every man born outside a castle's walls less than human.
Mm-hmm.
We fought for this kingdom at the peril of our very lives, yet the moment that the war was ended, you turned us out into the streets. What do you think makes you so special? Birth? Blood? What difference does it make?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Kidnap men for ransom, then dare ask the difference between us.
No, the Marquis's kidnapping was no plan of Weegraf's.
So you kicked him in the face while he was already being interrogated.
Hold a man for ransom, such a lowly act. It goes against all we believe in.
Then who was it? Someone kidnapped the Marquis Elmdor de Limbury.
Yep.
Speak. If not you, then on whom would you pin the deed?
You, so divine.
Gustav.
Who is Gustav?
He's from
Gustav
Expedition
Margaret,
33? No.
Lieutenant Commander of the Dead Men.
So the Corpse Brigade was behind the kidnapping?
No, it was the other Corpse Grade.
We're not like Gustav. We fight to end the aristocracy, not to become it.
See, they were these guys, they're the good guys. They're in the people's front of Judea. But Gustav, that asshole, is in the Judean people's front. Completely different. Yes, I was making a Monty Python Life of Brian reference. I'm pretty sure no one gets that, but yeah, that was where it's from.
To be treated as equals, as the men of honor we are.
The maggots know of honor. That's enough, Argath!
Of course.
So where is this Gustav?
I don't know, I feel like every time I make references to things that are older than like 5 years old, like sometimes chat will be like, what are you talking about, Mari?
In the Samrat Siege.
His Life of Brian. Yes, his Life of Brian.
Sandrat?
We're not going into that topic today right now.
You are not of Galleon. Small wonder you've not heard of them. Sandrats are unique to the Zeklaus Desert, north of Daughter.
Your point being?
Do any villages lie in the desert?
Villages? No. At least, not anymore. But the desertmen once built a settlement by an oasis, and its ruins remain.
I like where this is going.
Gustav and the Marquis.
Little desert expedition.
Aye, like as not.
How can you be so certain?
A siege is a Sandrat's burrow. It's home.
Is that? I didn't know what that word meant, actually. We're learning all sorts of new words today. Ribald and rapscallion and siege. Oh, but now we're here. Now that we've gotten to the merchant city of Dorter.
Take as long as you need.
We should be struggling. Thank you for the clipboard. I appreciate it.
You're in safe hands with me.
Oh, goodness. Well, okay, yeah, we already have the rod. So, honestly, is there even anything here that is, like, worth buying? We pretty much have everything here. The only thing we really need, like, we can stock up on extra potions.
Many thanks.
And Phoenix Downs, definitely. I want to get 5 of those.
Thank you for your cut.
We can't equip high potions, though. Alright. And let's see here. I did want to go through, all the job stuff. Jobby job. We can do parry. We can equip that, give that to Ramza. We're still barely, like, out of the, like, barely have enough to get, accumulate or whatever, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but we'll be able to get that later. And then, yeah, we'll do some more equipment stuff. We will probably have an ad break in a little bit, so we'll probably do that before we get to the next, story battle? I guess, honestly, Archer, like, their abilities are not that exciting, but I guess I'll just give you aim +1 for poops and giggles, I guess. Like, the main one that's really good is Speed Surge, and even then, but it's okay. I'm gonna make you a thief. You're gonna be a ninja. You're gonna be a ninja, Pigments. Or possibly, because, okay, it's a little spoilers, but, like, all of these have not been unlocked yet. And in order to get a thief, I need to get Archer, but then I can also make you a Dragoon or a ninja or even like a samurai if I wanted to. The beginning classes are like a little bit mid, but when you get when you unlock more classes, that's when the game really opens up, in my opinion. It gets a lot more exciting. Black Mage is really cool, though. I do like being able to throw fireballs everywhere. That is always, I'm never going to complain about that. Also, can we get ourselves a JP boost for our friend Odin? That would be nice. I didn't even have to use a Squire that time. I just have it. That's great. And for Girly Pop, let's see, I think not really much we can do with her just yet. And then Glimmer. Oh yes, here's what I still can't get throw items yet. That's really what I really wanted. Well, I guess I'll just save it for now. I would like to get Treasure Hunter, actually. That would be also a nice one. Honestly, Chemis is one of those, like, really nice early game classes that, like, actually is useful for the entire game because it's the only character that can actually throw items around and stuff like that. But yeah. All right, I think we're good here. Let's see. I will, since that last series of battles took a while, we'll do a quick ad break and then we will explore the Zeklaus Desert. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Thanks for hanging around, y'all, and sit tight. Hey y'all, we're back. Okay, let's do this. We're doing Zeklaus Desert, and then we're probably gonna raid out after this mission. But that's fine. The Sand Rat Siege. This is a cool battle as well. I feel like this was a really memorable part of the game. I don't know why. It feels like half the time whenever I would see someone streaming the game, it would usually be this specific map. I don't know why, but that is it. Okay, so I think I want to put Odin over by Ramza. Actually, wait, can I move you? Oh my gosh, yes. Why could you not do this in the original game? I don't understand, but for some reason you could just never move the protagonist. It made no sense whatsoever, but here we are. All right, and we'll do this.
It's time.
Maybe that was maybe I should have done it a little differently because I kind of have like 2 offensive members on one side and 2 supportive members on the other, but whatever.
I've heard. So what's to become of us? I say we forget this business and run. There's naught for it.
Agreed. If we follow Regraph, he'll lead us only to our graves.
Aye, that much is plain. God's willing, Gustav's ransom of the Marquis will fatten our purses enough that we can quit this life for good and all.
There's lots of characters' names to remember in this game, by the way. Lots of characters.
They're here.
It's a good story, though. Like,
silence this watch before they can raise the alarm.
Like, honestly, this game kind of opened my eyes in a lot of ways. I feel like I learned a lot from this game about, like, just kind of the way that the world is. And kind of just be like, yeah, like, rich people are the worst. That's why I made that the title of the stream. It's not subtle about that message, but that's okay. Also, thank you, Argath, for literally just standing right in the doorway and having them just be able to knock you out and like all attack you at once. Clearly, that was not the smartest thing you could have done, but it actually kind of works out for me because you're expendable. They're guest party members. They're inherently disposable. Like ninjas, I guess, also. Which, I mean, I still haven't gotten to play Final Fantasy 1 on stream, but we'll get to that. You know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know what? I think I need to tailwind myself here.
I am a Beoulve.
And get a little bit of speed in there. I probably could have also done it with the Black Mage, but I want to try to get some... Oh no! Argath is about to lose all his health! Oh no! Whatever will we do? Nothing. Like, the same thing we would do, normally. Like, it literally doesn't even matter. Okay, so, question. I don't know how much this is gonna do on him, because I can't get close enough for it to actually reach, but we'll try that. Alright, so... I mean, I guess I could just give him a potion here, because there's not really much else I can do. There you go. He's, you're being such a big help, Argath. You know, you're doing great. He's trying his best, and unfortunately his best is just not very good. Oh yeah, I totally meant to do that to get her out of the way. Oh! Alright, well that was decent. As anticipated, complete. He's very good at being bait, yeah. And hogging XP from everyone else that I wanted to actually gain the XP, you know. That too. Let me think. Let me share this one brain cell between like 5 of these guys, right? You know what? I think I want to actually yell at Odin over here. Odin! Cast your fireballs and your thunder magic. I guess, you know, I associate that more with Thor, but at least with lightning, but Thor would not be a mage. He would be more of a berserker or something like that. Which I guess I could still, but, you know, Odin's like the wise one, so that also makes sense for him to be a mage. Like, that would actually make sense. If you're going with Norse mythology, I guess. Right. Which I'm very much a nerd about that, about that sort of thing. So much that I almost, you know, like I even went to go see the Thor, you know, all of the Thor Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Not just because I had a crush on Chris Hemsworth or anything like that, or especially Tom Hiddleston. Definitely not. You know what? Honestly, I don't really even care about reviving Argath. Like, at this point, I might as well just attack these guys and not waste any more time. Of course, I can't get close. All right. You go over here then? Like, if I really want to heal him up, I'll use my Chemis to do it. All right, here we go. Like so.
I'm in
All right. Ow, rude.
I've earned this.
I like how his name is Fox. Fox McCloud? Nope. Not quite. Also, he has 69 HP. Nice. But yeah, this, like, I feel like a lot of these early battles, you kind of get stuck in these cramped corners, and it's not the best, but we'll do what we can with it. Let's see here. I can attack with Fyra. How much is that gonna do, though? Okay, like about half. Or I can just focus on healing Ramza. Honestly, I feel like we just need to focus on healing, so we'll go for that now. Oops, I might have messed up, but it's okay. I will attack you. Come on, Delita! Get over there! Get over here!
Are you all right?
Oh, and also Delita actually gives me potions too, so it's totally fine.
My thanks.
Yeah, I meant to put it this way. I meant to, you know, I'm clearly like always thinking like 5 turns ahead of everything, and just optimizing every single turn I could possibly make and every single you know, interaction in this game. Because I'm just a genius like that, and a master tactician. No, I'm not. That's not even close.
I'm better than this.
No, you're not. Yep. You got your shit rocked.
For victory.
Argath, literally. Now I can just, you know, like, worry about all the other party members that are actually important. Wait, can I still not attack him? I thought I could, being from a higher elevation, but maybe not. Maybe I have to go for the archer in that case. Cannot be targeted. That is so irritating. I hate, like, not having a lot of mobility like that, or like having to redo your like draw on his face while he's unconscious. Oh god, you would do that, Borb. you would want to do that. I don't think I really need to worry about healing, so I guess I can just go back here with you for now. A little bit of a waste of a turn, but it's fine. Alright! Now with the meat of the action here, I'm gonna speed this up a bit. Okay, is this enough to... Oh god, it's like almost, but not quite. I hate when that happens. Well that's okay though. I can, I'll attack this time. I don't want to obliterate Delita. I don't want to fireball him. That would be bad.
My turn.
And then just remember where I actually positioned poor Ramza over here. There we go. We're getting some, you know, we'll get him eventually. We'll get him yet.
This is going well.
It's kind of funny because, like, Delita, I mean, you kind of saw at the beginning of the game, but he becomes, you know, one of the knights that is fighting for the bad guys. And he's, you know, really scary. And, like, you know, he's got this badass gold armor and things like that. But, you know, you see him now and he's you can kind of see he's very weak. He's a little bit insecure, you know, as well, because he was a commoner and he's, like, living in a, you know, a world full of snooty upper class nobles, right? So he doesn't really fit in. You know, people don't treat him right because he's lowborn. But he's still very ambitious, and he wants to make his mark on the world. I actually think Delita might be the most well-developed character in this entire story. And Pigments, no, don't die. Please do not turn into crystal. Ow. I would really rather you didn't turn into, you know, into a crystal. Ah, crap. I'm also out of MP. Well, that was probably on me. I got too excited with the fireballs. Don't let me die. I won't. I will try. I will try my best not to.
Will I pull through?
I don't know for sure, but I will try. Basically, the way that it works in this game is that you have three, like, when enemies get knocked out like this, you have 3 turns to revive them. After that, they will turn into crystal, and then they will not, you know, they will just, it's like permadeath, like Fire Emblem. So that's not great. But if I can get her close enough... Ah, shit! Alright. I'm almost there. I literally need to move like 2 spaces. But I guess I can just wait. At the very least, it does let me, and now Rams is dead. Ah! Okay. Well, I got a crystal here from that guy. I'll take that. You just go over here then. Ramza, you can't heal. Crap. Well, I guess just attack the archer. You can't counter. Nice. And we got a crit. Or wait, no, that wasn't a crit. It was close to a crit, but yeah. You'll just wait here. Okay, there we go. Now we can wait, go here. We can revive, wait. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this is like bothering me here. Like, I can't see where all my units are, but all right. Well, Phoenix down. Wait. Okay, there we are. I was like, I'm targeting nothing. All right. So yeah.
You're not allowed to die.
You're arrived. You're not allowed to die. You need to stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Okay. Let's see. We get rend armor or salve. I think I'm just gonna go for. I mean, those are decent abilities, but I think I want to just restore, nearly heal the floor in front of me as I bled out. Yeah, pretty much. Salve is like okay, but I don't really think I'm going to be using it a lot, so I'll just go with restore HP and MP. That way, time for more fireballs. That's gonna be fun. We can do, I'll cast another Fira. There we go.
I can still fight.
You can, but you're just gonna heal yourself. All right. Yeah. Oh gosh, everyone's dying. Help. Oh, this is bad. Ah, I killed Delita. Oh well, it's fine. He's expendable. All right, it's okay. It's okay. It may not be okay because yeah, shit. I'm like. You deleted Delita. I did. Worth it though? Maybe.
There's fight left in you.
There's fight left in us, hopefully. Alright, now... Oh my god. Like, I feel like there's just not a good camera angle to put this. Like, it feels like no matter what I do, it's always in the way. Can I mean, yeah, I would be slightly healing him, but I would also heal Ramza, which is more important. So, it's fine.
My thanks.
There we go. That's better. I need to heal, you know, my main party member and everything.
Can't find a way.
Oh, gods, but now, okay. This might be bad. I might lose pigments. Oh, no! Oh, no, this is really bad. I might need to go back and grind, honestly. I am gonna try and just finish this before everyone dies, but I don't know if that is gonna happen. Yeah.
I must press on.
I'm trying! Oh, gods, I don't have any items either. This is not good. I don't know. I may need to reset. I'm sorry, chat. This is hard. This game is hard. Yeah, I definitely am not going to be able to beat him on my own. Thank you. I'm trying. Do I want to try again from the beginning? You can't, unfortunately, rewind. No, but, like, I literally can't beat them all. I don't have any revives. I have to do it. Like, I have to restart. Yeah, I can't beat them all with just a black mage. Like, there's just no way. And I have no revives. It's just not gonna happen. So, I either restart the fight or, like, go back and grind a little bit more. I'm gonna try it one more time. We'll change formation. I'm sorry about that, but hey, we'll be okay. What I will do instead, we'll put, you know what? I think can I put Ramza over here? No, he cannot be assigned to group 2. That's unfortunate. Well, I could just use Girly Pop as a knight for now. Or just make you a knight temporarily. Onward. You know what? I might do that, actually. Let me see here. Status?
Very well.
Yeah, we'll try this. Get a little bit more HPs in there. We could still do a bunch of our job, you know, items and use items and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll try having you be a knight for now. You can be a pretty lady knight. And then I'll put Odin over here, actually, and then we'll put, Glimmer. There we go.
To battle.
To battle! We'll try it this way. Can I skip past this cutscene? Oh, you can only fast forward. Alright, well, I guess that's fine. Alright. We'll try to get through this as fast as we can. At least through the enemy terms. I don't want to, like, abuse the speed up mechanic because, I don't know, it's just a little annoying to me. But, you know, at least for getting through, like, certain parts of the battles, I think it makes sense. And actually, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna yell at Glimmer. We need to... She's the main healer, so we want to make sure she gets as many turns as possible. Because that was what I was struggling with, you know, in the previous one, is, like, I just couldn't get there fast enough to heal everyone. So we'll do this again. I guess we could just do the same thing, heal. There we go. And now, with you here... Let's see. I would... Okay. Damn it. I'm not close enough. I'm like 1 off, which is like really irritating. Because I was like, I don't want to fireball Argath. Oh, wait. It's fine. It's totally fine. All right. So that'll do 53. What about if I use Fira? Oh, that will kill him, although. All right, well, I'll just use the regular then. I'll just use a regular fire spell on that unit. There we go. What's up? What's up, Pokey? And actually, I think I may just move you out here. This way.
Damn it.
Nice! Well, I deleted Argath again, but honestly, again, he's expendable. I don't care. Let's see. I will actually throw a rock at you. Do all of 3 damage. Awesome. But worth. Nice. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We got a bunch of new people on the chat. So... It's good to see. Always nice when you play a game that lots of people like and people should turn out. Especially because that doesn't happen a lot for me. I'll be honest. Most of the games I like are I don't want to say niche. I'm playing this exact game I started today on chapter 2 now. Nice. Well, we are still on chapter 1. I am probably not going to get that far today, just because I have work tomorrow. So I'm probably going to finish after we are done with this chapter, or after this mission. I keep saying chapter because I think my brain is, still in fireable mode from playing Engage before.
Ready.
Okay. I think, honestly, you need to just heal yourself. There we go. And really, you could just stay here. Like, they can't really do much because Argath's dead body is, like, just chilling there. So they can't attack me directly. The archers can fire at me, but that's really all they can do. Other than that, they're kind of just stuck there. And that makes them sitting ducks for, more fireball and lightning and all that good stuff. All right, so that does 25. I feel like fire is just generally the element that I want to be using against these guys. I guess it doesn't really matter because they don't have any specific elemental weaknesses, so it's fine. Let's see. How much is Fyra or Fira or Pyra or something like that? I don't know. That should be enough to at least kill one of these guys, right, though? The guy on the right? We'll see. But yeah, I want to at least get through this mission. There we go. That did some nice damage there. 2 in a row. Look at you, Odin. Being a badass mage there. Okay, so... Honestly, do I even care enough about Delita to heal him? Not really. Yeet the rock. It's kind of funny. Now I don't even really need to worry about heals all that much. I just put my black mage in the right spot and he just cooked. Literally, he cooked. He set everyone on fire. Yeah, Delita's just gonna heal himself anyways, so it's fine. Better to just get that XP for Glimmer and that way, get that extra level up there. Okay, so... we can't really move you around here, so... I can't do it. They can't go after me, but I also can't go after them. We're kind of SOL. Like, There's not really all that much I can do, so I guess just wait here. Oh, Pigments, you're doing a great job being a knight and just standing there. You're doing great. Don't ever change. Honestly, though, that did actually, like, was kind of the ticket, is just putting them in the right spot. Positioning is so important in these games, you know? It's the British in me. But winning by doing absolutely nothing, is that part of being British, I guess? I guess it could be. All right, Lambert. Adam Lambert, you're gonna get, you're gonna get fireballed, even though I actually really like Adam Lambert. I mean, not like I go out of my way listening to his music, but, you know, he was in Queen. Like, we're very good at standing around. Okay, that is fair. That is a thing, like, no, they call it queuing, right? That's what they call it. It's not just standing around. You're queuing. You're in the queue in a line or something like that. I don't know what the heck. Well, I guess you could just use a potion just to get a little bit of XP and job points there. I don't remember, like, I know one thing about this game is that, like, the fact that I'm using, for example, a chemist is meaning every character is getting some job points in that class. Like, you don't just get job points for your own class, but you also will get job points for other classes that your other party members use, which I think is really cool, and it helps you. Let's see, this will do 12, but it's only a 69%. Yeah, 25%. I don't know the math. I don't do math. I was a... All right.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna do math while playing video games. I was an English teacher anyways. That's what I'm like. I'll get into, like, the, you know, geek out about the story and the themes and the lore and things like that, and everyone else can handle the math for me. How about that? Oh, anyways, I do math. Well, good for you. That's great. I'm very happy. I'm not min-maxing the shit out of this game. I am not min-maxing. This is a very casual playthrough. This is just me playing the game the way that I want to play the game. Let's see. Because honestly, I did try to min-max before in RPGs, but it just doesn't really work for me with streaming. Like, it's just way too, like especially with the games that I like to play that can be a bit more on the grindy side, I'd rather just play through a game and, you know, enjoy the story and then move on to another game, you know? Like, I feel like if I'm just, you know, trying to get every single thing and, you know, getting all the achievements and everything like that, eventually I'm just gonna not have as much fun, and I'm just gonna want to finish it already. That's kind of what I did with Tales of Xillia. I was kind of just ready for it to be done, even though I really enjoyed the game. All right, Borb, enjoy your dinner. We're probably gonna be finishing up in a little bit soon anyways. Wait a minute here. Ah, this sucks. I can't use any magic. Well, it's fine. Odin, you were good for the couple fireballs you had while it lasted. That was definitely worth. Also, I don't know if it's a great idea to put the chemist right in, like, direct attacking range where she could die. However, this is just way too tempting to get that easy KO. It's like, it's just right, he was right there, you know? Alright, well, it's fine. We can still defeat this guy pretty easily, actually. Well, let's see. You got to attack.
Damn.
Nice.
I must keep moving forward. We will triumph.
Honestly, Pigments, I might make you, like, a really weird out there class, like, you know, like a Geomancer or one of the weird random classes that you get, like, later on. I think that would be kind of a fun fit for you. All right, well, Glimmer actually got the kill that time. Glimmer was tearing it up as the healer.
It is well no others have found us while we tarried here.
Let's go! The enemy is vanquished! And we got a high potion out of it. And Odin was the MVP, of course. We had to have one, you know, Odin the Black Mage. Take care of business.
Senses, Gustav. Have I? What hope does your fool revolution hold? Dreams do not fill a man's stomach or make soft the packed earth on which he beds.
Sure. Whatever you say, Gustav.
You see naught beyond the end of your nose. The crown strays, Gustav. It must be led back onto the path.
Yeah, okay, so Weograph is like the ideal, like, we gotta change the world, and Gustav is like, we're hungry.
Do you think yourself the man to do this? More fool you, Weograph.
You have spoken your fill.
But I do appreciate how even all the villain characters, they all have, like, justifiable reasons for what they're doing, at least in this part of the game. There are some characters that are just completely reprehensible and like they have no redeeming qualities whatsoever, but like these people are just trying to survive, you know? I honestly kind of feel sympathetic with them. Maybe not Weograph, he's a jerk, but everyone else. Oh god. Bye, Gustav. Well, so much for that.
Weograph! The Marquis! No further.
Nope.
You vermin!
Stay yourself,
vermin.
The Marquis is unharmed. You are free to return him to Egros.
He's fine.
Why release him? The Marquis's abduction was ill done. Such craven methods serve not our ends.
Oh, yeah.
And I will release the Marquis to your care. A fair bargain.
He's trying to be all honorable. Don't let him do it. Don't let him go.
You're in no position to bargain.
No, seriously, you're gonna regret. You might regret this later. Spoilers, but don't let him go.
Give me no cause to doubt your sincerity.
All right, fine. I guess this is. I don't think this is worth it for this guy, but whatever. The Marquis Elmdor.
Let him go, Argath.
Why do you stay me?
The Corpse Brigade is finished, in any case. There is naught to be gained by a quarrel here.
The Marquis is well. He is weak, but he would seem unharmed.
Yay! Well, that's good, at least.
We must see him back to Egros.
Alright, more cutscenes. Ah, yes, so now we gotta go all the way back here and probably do some more plot stuff like that and all that. But I guess we can,
catch your eye.
we got some more goodies at the Outfitters, so that's kind of cool. We can give Odin a new rod. Alright, so when attacking, it has it boosts your fire abilities. So I'll definitely get one of these for sure. And we can also upgrade our equipment to the red hood and the hempen robes. So all of those are really nice. Oh, I should probably just sell all of this crap that I'm not using, honestly.
Are you happy with the price? A pleasure doing.
Oh gosh, it's gonna take forever to go through all of this stuff though. So I might save some of that for after stream, but at least, you know, all of this stuff that's kind of just cluttering up our inventory and that I'm not gonna use, like, definitely will, get rid of those and get a little bit of money back. Okay, let's see here. Who else do I want to upgrade, for their equipment? You definitay, and oh wait, hold on. I may need to double check the check some of these menus. Okay, so Ramza can be a monk now. That's really cool. And we got this focus, which is what I really, really wanted. Let's see. Do I want to keep you as a knight, or do I want to go for monk right away? Honestly, Monk would be useful, but I also want to kind of have him as I'm not sure. I might just keep you this way. I might also just, like, switch you back to Squire for a little bit of grinding shenanigans. So we'll do something like that. And then you can get... Oh, he's not learned any actions. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I can learn some, you know... Can at least get that. And... Sure, why not? Treasure Hunter will also give you because it exists. Nice. Okay, Glimmer, you should probably... Now I can... I still can't throw items with you? What the hell? Well, I could give you High Potion, give you that ability. I might do, like, a little bit more grinding, honestly. I might do, like, one more, grinding battle and then, like, call it. But, you know, I'm just having so much fun. Like, it's hard not to want to, you know, just mess around and be silly with this. Oh, I can get Parry. That would be kind of useful for the furtive pigments. Let's see, what else do I want to get? I guess I can also, yeah, I'll keep her as a knight for now. You can have Parry equipped, and then any items that I can learn to use? No, unfortunately. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do like maybe one or two, like do a battle here, and then do the story, and then call it. I'm just having so much fun with this game, you know? It's like, I don't want to stop. I was like, oh, I'll do the, you know, I'll wait until I'm done with the, you know, this story battle, but I'm pretty sure after we go to Egros, it's not going to be a battle, it's just going to be another cutscene, so... We'll see. Okay, so I guess we'll put Ramza back in here. I will probably save the rest of the grinding for, you know, like, off-stream stuff, but, you know, we're yapping, we're chatting, so figured it might be fun. And you know what? I want to bring Slasher Shinigami in here. I haven't used him at all, and, you know, I need some love in this battle, so, in fact... Okay, you do have Throw Stone here. Items... Any items that I can give you? Also, equipment. Oh, we can just do optimize equipment. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. You do be yapping. I like yapping. I like yapping. Hey, I don't get to do it enough. I feel like you know, all I'm doing in work is I'm just listening to other people yap. And I have to be like, yeah, that's great. and then I get home and I'm just like, oh yeah, I can stream, I can just pop off the whole time. It's great. Okay, so I actually want to boost Slasher. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm glad, you know. Like, I think it's definitely, streaming has definitely helped me open up a lot more, be more confident in myself, you know, and just like you know, like when I was a kid, it was like I got bullied a lot, you know, because people would just dumb things, like people would think, oh, your voice is stupid, or you talk too much, or you don't talk enough, or blah blah blah, and it was like I kind of getting over that, you know. I was just like, I just want to be myself, you know, and just enjoy, you know, and have people enjoy hanging out with the Mari, because it's great. I like hanging out with y'all, and I hope that y'all like hanging out with me, so it's all good. All right, so you know what? I don't want to do that. Do I want to throw rocks at her? I'm sorry, Pigments. I know I'm throwing all the rocks at you, but in your defense, I did make you the tank. You have a lot to be talented. You have a contagious happiness. You're funny and silly, definitely knowledgeable, talented. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna give you another shout out just for that. I know I gave you one already, but that is so lovely. I really appreciate it. Oh gosh, I would be like, oh yeah, I give you head pats, but I can't actually do that. You know, at least, you know, unless I see you on stream, and then I could give you the head pats. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, we'll not attack this guy.
Right.
I could also definitely make Slasher a samurai. That would definitely fit his whole aesthetic and personality and everything like that.
I believe in you.
I believe in you! I do, you know, I also want to kind of, so one thing that they were, Calabash was saying earlier is the generic units actually have differences in their stats. Where males actually have higher physical attack normally, and female units have higher magic, but then it's also dependent on their zodiac sign. I'm not like, these are very specific and nerdy, and I do not get into that stuff. I'll be real. But basically, you know, what zodiac sign the character is will affect, their stats. And that also applies to your character, Ramza, because, you know, you can choose your own character's birthday and things like that. So, it's pretty wild. There's like a lot of different, ways that stats are determined in this game, and if you really want to like get super nerdy and optimize everything, you totally can. But you can also just have fun and just play the game and yap, and that is totally fine too. That is absolutely valid. So yeah, we'll put you back here, and let me give you a potion. How about that? I do want to grind up Slasher like a little bit, but yeah, it's a really deep game. I love the story. It also has some really complex mechanics, and I think it has probably the best use of the job system in a Final Fantasy game. Like, other than maybe FF5, which is like, you know, where it really, you know, as far as like the traditional turn-based, you know, non-strategy games, that was when it really peaked for me. You know, that game is awesome too. But Tactics just has a lot more customization in the jobs, where, you know, you can have certain characters, you know, can use abilities for other jobs. Oh, why did I do that? I set pigments on fire. Whoops. This girl is on fire. But yeah, like, I just think the way that the class system is done is great. It's got one of my favorite class systems in any RPG, up there with, you know, one of the more modern games, but I love Xenoblade 3's class system. And I'm also really excited to see, you know, they're actually going to be adding a class system to FF7 Remake, which, you know, will be really, really cool. I'm excited to see how that turns out. And Pigment's leveled up. Let's go. And I don't know, like, I just think there's gonna be, like, it's cool. Like, I'm just happy that the games that I grew up with the anime RPGs that I grew up with, are still popular enough to find an audience here somewhere, you know? That people will, you know, still come out to see a stream of an old-ass RPG. Even if it is a remake or anything that just came out last year. And like, a lot of people were playing the game when it came out, when the remake came out. I just didn't have the money for it at the time. I was pretty broke, to be honest. But now I'm in a little bit better financial spot. And, you know, I'd got this game a while ago, and I was like, oh, you know, I played it, but I never finished the story. And I think part of the reason was just because it's like, it gets so grindy, and I need something to, like, you know, keep my brain and fingers occupied a little bit on stream, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just like, I kind of, like, I know a lot of people don't like grinding in RPGs. for me, it's like, it's kind of nice when I can play a game where I can just grind and yap on stream. I don't know about you, but it just makes me feel better a little bit. All right, so yeah, we'll just, I'm literally just like stalling out the battle until, you know, just to grind job points as much as I possibly can. But eventually I am gonna need to do something to, you know, knock at this game. Same reason I never finished a Disgaea game. Yeah, like, I love Disgaea in terms of, like, the art style and the character designs and everything like that. I think it's so good, but they're so grindy, and it's like, it's one of those where it really feels like you cannot make any progress without grinding a lot in the game. Like,
I've learned a great deal.
I did play the first game and finish it, so I have a lot of fond memories with that game. With, like, you know, I loved Laharl, Etna, and Flan. Those characters I thought were great. But I haven't been able to go back to it. Also, they did a remaster, I should say, of the first Disgaea, but I wasn't really wild about it because they, it was basically like the same as, but they changed the pixel art graphics, so it kind of looks really muddy now. And I don't know, I'm just being overly picky probably, but I didn't really like the new sprites that they added for the game. It kind of makes it less fun to look at, less fun to play, at least for me. But yeah, I think we're just gonna finish this guy off now. That's enough. Ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-da-bum. And Slasher got the MVP! Hey, great job for your first time as a squire. Let's go. But yeah, alright. So, real quick, I guess we'll save. And we'll overwrite this one, I guess. Mandalia Plain. And you know what? I guess I should just really quick. I know I have literally no reason to do this because I'm just probably gonna raid out afterwards. But yeah, I think we're fine. We don't really need to upgrade anybody. But yeah, we'll find somebody to raid. I think I've had a really fun time hanging out with y'all on stream, but I don't want to be doing it too late because I got work tomorrow, and also we have quiet hours after like 10 o'clock. So yeah, let's find out who's streaming. Ooh, okay, have a good rest of your evening. You too, Pigments. It was really nice seeing you there. Well, I think, I mean, I kind of feel like, oh, Arai-chan is streaming. I mean, but also Glimmer did pop up because she was in the stream. She's playing Dead by Daylight, so I think I'm going to raid her. But yeah, real quick, just remember next, this Sunday is the raid train. So yeah, give Glimmer some love and remind her that she is my main healer in Final Fantasy Tactics now. Take care of yourselves, y'all. We're raiding out.